Here's the number one thing I think helps with people are hurting in a storm of life. When they're suffering, when they're depressed, when they're down, stay tuned and listen to this unconventional yet incredibly true point to help you get over your problems. Hi, this is Dr. Monty with Peace in the Storms Ministries. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm hurting this morning. I'm depressed and frustrated and trying to figure out what to say about other topics that I want to talk about, and I just my heart's not into it. I'm praying about it, and I feel led by God to teach on something else, something I'm having to put into practice in my own life right now at this moment. So please stay tuned to the end and to hear the whole thing. It really helps me a lot if I mean anything to you guys to watch to the end. Hit the little thumbs button to let me know you like it. That'll help me out a lot. Give me some comments. Let me know what you think about it, good or bad. That'll all help my cause and my videos out a lot. So please subscribe and do all that stuff. But just down financially, worry about my wife and her health and ability to work and help us make ends meet. It's just overwhelming. So looking through my notes about what to teach on this morning, it's like, geez, I'm just jumped to the right big thing that I've got to do myself. And that's take my focus off of myself. So many times when we're depressed, and I've talked about this before, is that we feel sorry for ourselves. We feel sorry for ourselves a lot. A little bit's always okay, and we made a video about it. It's okay to focus on a little bit, to feel sorry for yourself. Let yourself get it out. Life is hard, and give you all the support and sympathy in the world. But can you take the focus off yourself and quit saying poor me? Life is supposed to be hard, first off. Accept what you can't change. Being depressed is not going to magically change it. There's other teachings I've done on that as well. I want to repeat those messages all the time. You got to say it in your head until you mean it. But what this morning really is about is focus on God. Focus on how good He is. We talk about having peace in the storms, and there's more I want to talk about on that. The verse, peace that passes understanding. Many Christian circles talk about that. And a lot of it has to do with having a spirit of thankfulness, thanksgiving, looking at what you do have. And that all kind of can rely on, you don't have to be a Christian for that to be good, put to good use, but it certainly helps. Think about what God's given you, about the good things in your life. Even when you're hurting and sad, there's still probably a lot to look good at. But this goes beyond that. This lesson goes way deep beyond that. It's really the number one important lesson. If I had to put all down into things, all my teachings, all my wisdom, to one thing, it'd be this one thing. Is focus on God. Now think about your prayer life. When we pray, we tend to sit there and say, okay, God, please help me with this. Please help me with that. Please help my loved ones with this. Please help my neighbor with that. And that's all good. We'll sit there and even say, God, thank you for the blessings you've given me. Thanks for this. Thanks for that. Still all good to have in your prayer life. But there's one other big part of prayer that we tend to forget, is praising God, worshiping God. Can you, in your prayer life, or just when you're hurting, can you just sit there and say, God, forget about me for a second. Let's just take the focus off of me, because it's all about me in our prayer life. Let's talk about you, God. Let's talk about you for a second. You're awesome. You're wonderful. And you've loved me, even though I don't deserve it. You give me so much, even though I don't deserve it. Can you just forget about you and what He's done or hasn't done or what you want Him to do? He is God, and He's always been God. He always will be God. He's been holy, just, perfect, right. He created the world. He created the universe, the solar system, the planets, the stars, the bugs, the microbes, the DNA, the flowers, plants, all these wild animals. He did all that, and He knows every single hair on your head in addition to that, and loves you personally, detailed, died for you. He loves you so much. He's a pretty awesome God. He predicted the future, 400 prophecies about Jesus, and they came true when Jesus came around. Tons of prophecies about the future. They're all coming true before our very eyes right now today. He knows the future. He knows your past. He knows everything. He's an awesome God. He's a fair, just God. He has to have justice. He also has incredible love, and will do everything it takes to get you into heaven. So He's awesome God. regardless of where you are. I love casting crown songs. I'll praise you in the storm. That's just a theme of my life all the time. I love him, and he loves me. And I just love the verses on there. It's like, you are who you are, no matter where I am. He's awesome. Even if your life's not going well right now. He's got a great plan for your life. You got to trust in that. But forget about you. Can you just sit there and say, God, forget about me for a second, for no problems. I just want to praise you. You don't have to feel it. Sometimes in my prayer life, I'm hurting. It's like I don't feel like praising him, to be honest. But I know I should, so I do. I put out the logical, truthful thoughts that I know are real, and I state them. God, thank you for being so awesome. You are awesome. You're wonderful. You're holy. You're perfect. And you deserve all the praise in the world. And next thing you know, I'm starting to feel happy. I feel better. My problems seem more insignificant and small. And I'm at his feet worshiping him. It's where I belong. It's what I was made for. And that's the meaning of life. What's the purpose? Why were we here? We were put on this earth, made by him for a fellowship, a loving relationship with him, to sit at his feet and worship him. And when we do that, we are at our happiest. And one day we'll be there completely without any of these problems. Dang it, my camera fell apart just as I was on a roll. I think the devil has something to do with that. But doggone it, I'm going to get back up on it again. You are in your right place. It's the meaning of life. When you can put yourself in your proper place and perspective, your problems in this world, no matter how big they are and how much they hurt, seem better. It don't seem as bad. Can you take yourself off of yourself? You know, the number one sin that keeps us from God, overall in everything we do, every sin we make, is pride. Not thinking you're better than everybody else, but just thinking about yourself. Poor me, it's all about me. God, please do this, please. We treat God as a genie in the sky who's there only to make our lives happy. He serves us. We are God. He serves us. He's our slave. But that's not how it works. He is God. He made us. Read Job. I need to go on the story of Job more. But read the book of Job at the end. Job figures out that God is God. We are the created, not the creator. We serve him. And when we realize that and we give him the glory he wants, we feel better. And we do better. It's much more likely for God to work in our lives too when we do that, when we put ourselves in the right good place. Get humble. Humble yourself before God. When you're feeling too sorry for yourself, you're worshiping yourself. You're just like Adam and Eve, eating from the tree, fruit of knowledge, good and evil, and you're wanting to be like God. Quit making yourself like God. Quit making it all about you. Become unselfish, and you will find peace. Won't solve all your problems, and they'll still hurt. We're still stuck in this human life and this human mind that can't fully grasp this. But you can feel significantly better when you understand the truth of what I'm saying. You can't get around it. Whether you believe it or not, it is the truth. We were made by God for God, not the other way around. Put yourself in his place. I'm feeling better about my life just preaching this. It's real. It's true, folks. Just do it. Get on your knees and say, God, you're wonderful and awesome. Forget about me. Spend a little bit of time doing that, and you'll feel better, and your life will get more better perspective about where you should be. Please help me out. Do all that stuff. Hit my name, Dr. Monty. Look at my other videos. Hit the thumbs up button to like it. Hit subscribe and the little bell to get further notifications. I need your support. I need you to pass this on for anybody who's hurting. Please, guys, help me out and help God out. Thanks a lot. I hope you find peace in your storm. I've found some more peace this morning. Thanks for listening to me. Bye-bye.